What would you do if your best friend, your ride or die, stabbed you in the back the moment fame came knocking? This is the story of how one betrayal nearly broke me, but also launched me into a level of fame he never imagined. What you're about to hear isn't just revenge, it's a comeback. It all started when I was 17, just a normal kid grinding every day trying to make something of myself online. I'd been uploading content for a year, skits, reaction videos, anything that got a laugh. I had maybe 8,000 followers on TikTok, barely 1,000 on YouTube, but I loved it. I wasn't doing it for the fame. I was doing it because I loved entertaining people. My best friend at the time, Marcus, was the opposite. He didn't even like social media until he saw my videos gaining traction. Suddenly, he was always around, offering to help shoot, edit, which really just meant me doing all the editing and brainstorm. I thought it was cool. Two friends chasing the dream together. That's what it looked like from the outside. But the inside was a different story. The more I grew, the more he started talking like it was his channel. "We should post this," he'd say. "Our followers are gonna love this." I brushed it off because he was my boy. I figured maybe he was just excited. Then one day he posted a skit we filmed together on his new solo account. Same script, same jokes, same everything. He didn't tag me, didn't credit me, didn't even mention me. And guess what? It went viral. Like, overnight 500K views. Suddenly, he's the next big thing. He gained 50,000 followers in 2 days. I was pissed, but I didn't confront him right away. I told myself, play it cool. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe he'll reach out. Spoiler, he didn't. Instead, he doubled down. More videos. More of my ideas. He even started copying my upload schedule. I DM'd him like, "Yo man, can we talk?" And he left me on read. Left me on read. That's when I knew it wasn't just about content. This was betrayal. Deep betrayal. I started getting DMs from my followers saying, "Hey, isn't this your idea? Or didn't you post this first?" And yeah, I could have gone online and called him out. I could have ranted, exposed him, let the drama play out. But I didn't. I stayed silent. I wanted to come back stronger. I wanted the W. So I went ghost for a week. No posts, no likes, nothing. Meanwhile, he was eating it up, posting daily, doing interviews, even going live bragging about how hard he worked and how people were finally noticing his originality. I was watching, fuming, but also scheming. During that silent week, I was planning my comeback. Not just a video, a series, something bigger than both of us. I called it The Real Ones. I dropped the first episode on a Friday night, same time Marcus usually posted. It was different, cinematic, funny but deep, real storytelling, real pain. I didn't call him out by name, but the message was clear: I see you, and I'm coming. It blew up, like really blew up. 1 million views in 24 hours. My follower count tripled overnight. Suddenly, I was trending. Hashtag The Real Ones was all over Twitter. TikTok comment sections were filled with people saying, "Yo, this dude's not just funny, he's real." Meanwhile, Marcus posted a reaction video trying to downplay it. "This is all fake drama. He's trying to ride my wave." But that was the thing. His wave had come from my ocean. And the internet knew it now. People started stitching his videos with mine, showing side-by-side comparisons. The timelines didn't lie. I had posted those ideas first. I had the receipts. The court of public opinion turned fast. He lost 20K followers in 2 days. Brands pulled back. One even commented, "Yikes," under his latest post. But I wasn't done. Episode 2 of The Real Ones came out and took it further. I told the story behind our friendship, without dropping names, but I showed just enough hints for people to know who I meant. The response? Explosive. My DMs were flooded with messages like, "You inspired me to cut off fake friends." And bro, this is your moment. It was more than revenge now. It was redemption. But Marcus wasn't going down without swinging. He messaged me, finally. After all the silence, after stealing my ideas, after riding the high of betrayal, he sent me a simple text. "Yo, can we talk?" And I'll be real, I hesitated. Part of me wanted to ignore him the way he ignored me. The day of the collab came, and Marcus walked into the studio like he owned the place. Fake smile, designer jacket, camera ready. "What's up, bro?" he said like nothing had happened. I gave him the nod and went straight to business. We sat down in front of the cameras. The lights were hot, and I could feel my heart racing. But I wasn't nervous. I was focused. I had planned this moment down to the second. The idea wasn't to embarrass him. The idea was to let the truth speak for itself. I started the video casual, asked him about his rise, his success, how it felt going viral. He played into it perfectly. Talked about hard work, sleepless nights, coming up with ideas in his bedroom. I let him talk. I let him dig the hole. Then, around the 8-minute mark, I hit him with it. I said, "So let's talk about the video you posted on February 3rd. The one with the skater prank. That ring a bell?" His smile froze. Yeah, why?" I nodded to the editor behind the camera. Instantly, a side-by-side of my original and his copy popped up on screen. "That video," I said, "was uploaded on my channel 2 weeks before yours. Shot in my neighborhood. Same script. Same punchline." He looked blindsided. Stuttered. "I mean, we filmed that together, right?" And there it was. The slip. I smiled. "Right. But I never said you could post it. Never said you could claim it." He tried to spin it, talk about creative collaboration, but I wasn't having it. I pulled out screenshots, texts where I had shared the idea, time-stamped uploads, even a behind-the-scenes video showing me scripting it out. He went quiet. Dead quiet. The internet? Not so much. The video went live 2 hours later with the title, "Confronting the Friend Who Betrayed Me for Fame. The Truth Comes Out." It hit 2 million views in 6 hours. People ate it up. The comments were wild. "He really thought he could lie on camera. This is better than any Netflix drama. And bro's whole career just got exposed in HD." But here's where it got really wild. That same night, someone DM'd me from a burner account with a screen recording. It was Marcus, in a private group chat, laughing about how he was gonna milk the friendship thing for clout, saying how I was too soft to fight back and content dumb enough to stay loyal. My jaw dropped. I posted it the next day, in episode 3 of The Real Ones, titled, "You Thought I Wouldn't Find Out." I blurred the name out for legal reasons, but everyone knew it was him. That episode shattered every number I'd ever seen. TikTok was flooded with duets. Twitter blew up. Even drama YouTubers started covering it. But Marcus? He went full damage control. Released a video crying, talking about mental health, and how he didn't mean to hurt anyone. I watched it. I wanted to feel something. Anger, satisfaction, maybe even pity. But I didn't. I felt empty. This was the same guy who looked me in the eye and lied for likes. Who copied my content, clowned me in private, and only said sorry when the cameras were rolling. That week, I got 3 brand deals, big ones. Sponsors who had dropped him came knocking on my door. One even said, "We love that you kept it classy." That hit different. But the fame? It was scary too. People started recognizing me on the street. Some were cool. Some were weird. A few just wanted to know more tea. I stayed grounded. My family kept me in check. My little sister joked that I should thank Marcus because he literally launched your career by being the worst friend ever. And you know what? She wasn't wrong. I started making content that went beyond the beef, documentaries, deeper stuff. Still funny, still me, but elevated. People respected it. They stayed. I hit 1 million followers on YouTube by the end of the month. Meanwhile, Marcus disappeared. He went private, unfollowed everyone, and stopped posting. No goodbye, no explanation. Just gone. But the story didn't end there. Because about a month later, I got an email from a major platform. They wanted to license The Real Ones as a full-on web series. Interviews, guests, real betrayals, real stories, real comebacks. And they wanted me to host it. I signed that deal the next day. The launch party was insane. Red carpet, press, even celebrities in the crowd. And guess who showed up? Yup, Marcus. Hair slicked back, suit on, fake confidence turned up to 100. I didn't even know how he got an invite. He walked up to me, drink in hand, and said, "Yo, congrats, man. For real." I looked at him, smiled, and said, "Thanks. Means a lot coming from my biggest fan." He chuckled like it didn't bother him, but his eyes said otherwise. He knew. Everyone did. He played the game dirty and lost. I played it smart and won. But the craziest part? I wasn't even trying to get revenge anymore. I had moved past it. This was bigger than him. Bigger than me. It was about everyone who ever got burned chasing their dream. Everyone who got left behind by someone they trusted. The Real Ones wasn't just a series. It was a movement. And the best part? We were just getting started. But if you think that's the end of Marcus, you're wrong. Because 6 months later, just as I was preparing to shoot season 2, his name popped up again. And this time, it wasn't just about clout. It was about sabotage. 6 months had passed since I exposed Marcus and launched the real ones into a full-blown movement, and life was better than ever. I was verified across every platform. Brands were paying me more than I ever thought possible. And I was being flown out to host panels, meet creators I used to idolize, and build my own digital empire. But just as I started pre-production on Season 2, my phone buzzed with a DM from someone I didn't recognize. It was a small creator, maybe 12K followers, who sent a screenshot of a Discord conversation. "Hey bro," the message read, "don't know if this is true, but thought you should see this. Someone in this group chat is claiming they're gonna leak footage to destroy your rep before your new season drops." I opened the screenshot and boom, there it was, a Discord thread titled, "Expose the Fake," and smack in the middle of it, a user with a familiar handle. MXReal. It didn't take a genius to connect the dots. The way he typed, the way he referenced old footage and collab outtakes, this was Marcus. No doubt. But it wasn't just talk. Over the next 48 hours, anonymous accounts started posting weird clips of me out of context, footage of me messing up lines, snapping at my camera crew, even one where I joked sarcastically about being better than everyone now. None of it was real drama, but edited right. It looked bad. Like, cancel-worthy bad. I knew Marcus was behind it. He couldn't win the honest way, so now he was playing dirty again. But here's where it gets crazy. I didn't panic. Not this time. I learned from last time. Instead, I did what I do best. I turned the betrayal into content. I dropped a teaser for Season 2 of The Real Ones, titled, "They Tried to Cancel Me, Here's the Truth." I didn't name names, didn't act defensive, I told a story. A real one. I showed the full clips, the context, the behind the scenes of me grinding, stressed out, exhausted but committed. I even included a voice note from one of my crew saying, "Bro, nobody hustles harder than you. You're the realist." It flipped the narrative instantly. The comments flooded in. "This is how you handle hate. Marcus is finished if he tries again, and king of turning LS into WS." But it got deeper. Another burner account messaged me, this one with a full screen recording of Marcus trying to recruit smaller creators to fake drama with me for clout, offering them exposure, scripts, even staged screenshots. My blood boiled, but I stayed calm. Instead of going off, I featured two of those smaller creators in an episode called Tempted by Clout, the DMs I wasn't supposed to see. We blurred their faces, disguised voices, and let them tell their side. Raw. Honest. People loved it. Said it felt like therapy for the internet. Meanwhile, Marcus? Fully exposed again. Screenshots matched. His handle was linked. His reputation, whatever was left of it, completely torched. No brands, no followers, even his old fans turned on him. But still, he didn't stop. That's when I got the final message. It was from Marcus himself. A long email titled, "You win." He said he'd lost everything. That he never expected things to go this far. That he started off just wanting a little recognition but got consumed by ego. He asked if I could take down the episodes with his clips. Said it was affecting his mental health. That he was thinking of quitting everything. And you know what? I paused. I thought about it. Because for all the hate, for all the lies and betrayal, this was someone I used to call family. But then I remembered something. I had asked him to talk. I gave him that chance. He chose deception twice. So I didn't delete the episodes. I didn't reply either. I just let the silence speak. I focused on what mattered. Season 2 dropped and shattered every record. We hit top 10 trending worldwide. Got picked up by a streaming service. People were writing essays about the show, calling it a new era for creator-led storytelling. And me? I stayed real. Humbled. Grateful. Focused. Because this journey wasn't just about revenge, it was about becoming the person I always knew I could be, with or without a fake friend in my corner. But I won't lie. Every now and then, I see someone tag me in a throwback meme of Marcus saying, "This didn't age well," and I smile. Not because I'm petty, but because I know I didn't stoop low to rise high. I built my legacy on truth, hustle, and heart. And in the end, that's what real fame looks like. So yeah, my friend betrayed me over fame, but I became more famous than him overnight. And honestly, I wouldn't change a single thing. And if you're still here, watching until the end, thank you. Seriously. This story wasn't just mine. It's for everyone who's ever been used, doubted, or left behind. So if you liked what you heard, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the next drop. This is just the beginning. Stay real.